jumping champion Mikey Pender. He goes with HHS Rose. This one owned and bred by Marion Hughes, a combination that were third in the Boomerang 6 and 7-year-old final at the Mill Street International Show last weekend. Two down, 8 faults in a time of 79.94 for our first competitor this morning, Mikey Pender, with number 1, HHS Rose. Joining us now, a competitor who qualified at the Royal Dump Society Dublin Horse Show qualifier, the Mullingar Equestrian Centre in County Westmeath in June. This is Hannah Agnew. She goes with the May Gelding MCS Leicester. This one by Dallas VDL, owned by Claire Sloan and bred by the owner, the rider rather. "12 jumping and 6 time faults, a total of 18 faults and 107.12 over that time allowed of 86 seconds for number 2, MCS Leicester, ridden by Hannah Agnew. The next competitor in the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class, number 3, El Pablito, ridden by Wesley Ryan. This gelding by Cobra, owned by James Cassan. So the vertical at 10 down for 4 faults in a time of 83.09 for number 3, El Pablito, ridden by Wesley Rhine. Joining us now, Molly Hughes Bravo, goes with HHS Savannah. This mare by Dignified von Zorgliat, owned and bred by Marion Hughes. Combination were 6th in the 6-year-old championship at National Balmoral last month. Molly Hughes Bravo, HHS Savannah. A total of 12 faults in 85.51 for Molly Hughes Bravo and HHS Savannah. Joining us now, number 5, Curragray Jack Bro. It's chestnut gelding by Aristus, owned and bred by Baden Powell. Ridden by Gemma Phelan. Gemma Phelan and Curragray Jack Bro placed 5th in the Royal Dublin Society Dublin Horse Show qualifier at the Meadows Equestrian Centre in May. Yes, indeed, that's what we were looking for. Our first clear round delivered by Gemma Phelan and Curragray Jack Bro in this Horse Sport Ireland 6-year-old class, cleared there in 82.91. Brendan Murphy joins us now. He goes with the Cornet Oblensky gelding Shershin Kalinsky. This one bred by Patrick Murphy and owned by Linda Murphy. This horse was the overall winner of the 2022 Horse Sport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old League Series. Brendan Murphy, Shershin Kalinsky. So another one to have fence 10, the vertical down for 4 faults, time 80.89 for number 6, Shershin Kalinsky, ridden by Brendan Murphy. CSF Rio in the arena now. This gelding by Quintero Lucia. This one is bred by Patrick Connolly and owned by Sylvia Craig and Richard Smith. Combination were third in the Horseport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old final class at Ardcoon Equestrian Centre in County Sligo back in June. Twelve faults in a time of 83.68 for Jonathan Smith and CSF Rio. One clear round to date from Gemma Phelan, Cara Greig, Jack Bro in this Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. Many thanks to Horseport Ireland for their very generous sponsorship. Ethan Ahern joins us now with the mare ABC Saving Grace. This one, owned and bred by Pat Keogh, is by Cannon. This combination were 6th in the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old young horse production final in Barnadown, County Wexford, earlier this month. Two down there, 8 faults in a time of 82.36 for ABC Saving Grace, ridden by Ethan Ahern. Our next competitor, number 9, HK Carrera and Oisin Aylward. This gelding by Carrera VDL, owned and bred by Andrew Hughes. They placed 2nd in the Dublin Horse Show qualifier down at Barnadown in County Wexford, and were also 3rd in the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old young horse production final at the same venue earlier this month. Great round there from Oisin Aylward and H.K. Carrera. A clear round in 83.47. So that guarantees us a jump off going forward. Gemma Phelan, Cara Gregg, Jack Bro, and now Oisin Aylward and H.K. Carrera in this Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. Our next competitor, number 10, the mare Emo Pixie. This one by Pollux de Mused, owned by the rider Ita McDermott. This is a combination that qualified at the Meadows Equestrian Centre. Eight jumping and one time fault, a total of 9 faults in 86.99 over that time allowed of 86 seconds for Emo Pixie, ridden by Ita McDermott. Number 11 joins us now, Alexandra Jose Pereira Travios dos Ramos Faustino. He goes with HHS Cyprus, this gelding by Cornet Oblensky, owned and bred by Marion Hughes. Number 11. And a clear round there for Portuguese international rider Alexandra Jose Pereira Travios dos Ramos Faustino with Marion Hughes' HHS Cyprus. That gives us 3 going forward to the jump off now in this Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. First class, the 2022 launching FEI Nations Cup Royal Dublin Society Dublin Horse Show. Joining us now, Lieutenant Adam Benson Byrne. He goes to the Minister of Defence's Glendara. This gelding by Future Trend, bred by Kieran Kennedy. Lieutenant Benson Byrne and Glendara were the winners of the Royal Dublin Society Dublin Horse Show qualifier in Barnadown in County Wexford in June. So one in for the Army Equitation School at Clearound there for Lieutenant Adam Benson, Byrne and Glendara, clear in 81.79. So our winner from Barnadown goes forward to the jump off here in the main arena, the Royal Dublin Society. So as the winner from Barnadown leaves the arena, we're joined now by the winner of the qualifier at Mullingar Equestrian Centre in County Westmeath in June. This is Tadhg McKernan. He goes with the mare Castlelawn Sibon. This one bred by Damien McInerney and owned by Enda McKernan, number 13. Eight faults in a time of 78.84 for number 13, Castlelawn Sibon, ridden by Tadhg McKernan. 4 clear rounds to date in the 6-year-old class, very generously sponsored by Horse Sport Ireland. Joining us now, young rider Jenny Kunle. She goes with Tullibard's Benny Special. This one by Tullibard's Benny's Legacy, owned and bred by her father Hans-Jürgen Kunle. Jenny Kunle, a former individual gold medalist at the FEI Jumping Children on Horses European Championships and a team silver and bronze medalist at the FEI Eventing Young Rider Championships in 2021 and 2022. She goes with Tullibard's Benny Special. 5 going forward to the jump off in this Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class, the latest one. Number 14, Tullybard's Benny Special and Jenny Cunla clear in 84.50. Number 15 in the arena now, Killmountain Saphira. This mare by KMS Chicago, ridden by Francis Connors. This one bred by Marie Hennessy and owned by Gillian and Margaret Bond. Four jumping and 1 time, a total of 5 faults there. Time 86.26 over that time allowed of 86 seconds for Francis Connors and Killmountain Saphira. Our next competitor, number 16, the mare Dora the Explorer. This one by Diaboo, bred by Franz Schultz, owned by Barra and Jeremy Sweetnam. Number 16 is ridden by Abby Sweetnam, a former European Pony Team Gold medalist, and a rider we've seen featuring on the Horse Country programme on RTE television. Well, she left all the fences standing, but if you look at the clock, sadly, 86.36 over that time allowed of 86 seconds, incurring 1 time fault there for Dora the Explorer and Abby Sweetnam. Number 17 is next to go, Carafero. This one bred by Ronnie Hollinger, owned by the rider and Ciara Kearney. Written by Seamus Hughes Kennedy. This is the combination that were second in the qualifier at the Meadows Equestrian Centre in County Armagh. And the rider was the winner of the Young Rider International Grand Prix in Hagen in Germany this year. Seamus Hughes Kennedy, Curra Ferro. So the front bar of the Oxer at 7 and the final fence down there, a total of 8 faults in 80.33 for number 17, Curra Ferro, ridden by Seamus Hughes Kennedy. Coming forward now, one of the qualifiers from Mullingar. Number 18, Captain Candyman. This gelding by Sligo Candy Boy, owned and bred by the rider Gabriel Slattery Jr. Gabriel, winner of the Horseport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old final class at Ardcoon Equestrian Centre in County Sligo in June. A clear round in 84.52 for number 18, Captain Candyman, ridden by Gabriel Slattery. Gives it 6 going forward now to the jump off in this Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. Number 19 in the arena, Kyle Moore Lady, this mare by Canaan. This one bred by Michael Ormond and owned by the breeder. Ridden by Linda Maloney. This combination were 5th in the Horseport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old final class at Maryville Show in County Cork in July. And it's always interesting to watch the progression of these horses up the grades. As a 5-year-old, this horse was 5th in the overall Horseport Ireland Studbook 5-year-old League Series in 2021. Kyle Moore Lady, number 19, and Linda Maloney. 4 faults in a time of 80.02 for number 19, Kyle Moore Lady, ridden by Linda Maloney. Our next competitor, number 20, Ballinilky Fusion Exchange. This Palomino gelding by Tullabeg Fusion, owned and bred by John and Barbara Walsh, is ridden by Tracy Walsh. This combination were second in the 5 and 6-year-old championship at Banno and Rathangan Show in July. A clear round just inside that time allowed of 86 seconds, 85.92, but it means Tracy Walsh and Ballinilky Fusion Exchange, the Palomino gelding, they go forward to the jump off. Number 21 joins us now. This is Kevin Gallagher. He goes with BP First of Many, this gelding by Dignified Van Zortliet. This one bred by GBBS International Limited and owned by the breeders and Michael O'Callaghan. Kevin, our 2021 National Show Jumping Championship champion, and this combination were 5th in the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old young horse production final in Barnadown earlier this month. So the front bar off the final oxer there for 4 faults in a time of 81.27 for number 21, Kevin Gallagher and BP First of Many. Now we understand that number 12, Glendara, ridden by Lieutenant Adam Benson Byrne, who went clear earlier, have been withdrawn from the jump off. So number 12, Glendara, Lieutenant Adam Benson Byrne have been withdrawn from the jump off. Joining us now, number 22, Shanaclaw Louis Chu. This chestnut gelding by Louis Dam. This one bred by Jill Toomey, owned by John Glynn, is ridden by Francis Derwin Jr. The rider was a member of the bronze medal winning team at the 2022 FEI Junior European Championships in Oliva in Spain. 16 faults in a time of 78.11 for number 22, Shanaclaw Louis Chu, ridden by Francis Derwin Jr. Joining us now, number 23, HHS Tokyo, is gelding by Z7 Ascot, owned and bred by Marion Hughes, is ridden by Carl Webb. The combination were fourth in the qualifier at the Meadows Equestrian Centre in County Armagh and placed third in the six-year-old championship at National Balmoral in July. This horse won the 2021 Royal Dub Society five-year-old national championship when ridden by our reigning national champion, Mikey Pender. Two down, 8 faults in a time of 76.30 for number 23, HHS Tokyo, ridden by Carl Webb in this six-year-old class, very generously sponsored by Horseport Ireland. Many thanks to Horseport Ireland for their great support. Joining us now, number 24. This is the Babaloo VDL mare, Keatingstown Leah. This one bred by Andreas Dupont and owned by Sharon Fitzpatrick. Number 24 is ridden by Susan Fitzpatrick. Well, that's very unfortunate indeed there for Susan Fitzpatrick and Keatingstown Leah. Good to see both horse and rider are fine, no harm done, but sadly incurring elimination for that combination. Very bad luck. Our next competitor, number 25. This is the De Montesemi mare Monbeg Ruby. This one owned and bred by Marty Rudd. It's ridden by Thomas Doyle. This one fourth in the overall Horseport Ireland Studbook five-year-old league last year and was winner of the six-year-old final class at Maryville in July and seventh in the Horseport Ireland overall Studbook series for 2022. Monbeg Ruby, number 25. 8 faults in a time of 83.16 for number 25, Monbeg Ruby, written by Thomas Doyle. Our next competitor, number 26, Can Cruise, this mare by Cannon, bred by Tom Doyle, owned by the rider Deirdre Doyle. This combination were second in the Horseport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old final class at the Tattersalls Ward Union Show in July, which meant that they finished second in the overall Horseport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old League Series for 2022. Can Cruise and Deirdre Doyle. Good round there, clear in 81.32 for Can Cruise, number 26, written by Deirdre Doyle. That's a combination we'll be seeing in the jump off in the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. 27 in the arena now, Clatahina Lightning. This one by OBOS Quality 004, written by former national champion Paddy O'Donnell. This horse owned and bred by Rebecca Veal Hennessy. Number 27. One down, 4 faults in a time of 84 seconds for Clatahina Lighting and Paddy O'Donnell, number 27. Colm Keane joins us now with number 28, DSH Lucky Jr. He's gelding by BBS McGregor. It's owned and bred by Seamus Dre and Jack Ryan. This combination placed fourth in the Horseport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old final at Mullingar Equestrian Centre in June. Great round there at Tullumkeen. DSH Lucky Jr. They'll clear 82.45. That gives us 9 clear rounds to date in this Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class, very generously sponsored by Horseport Ireland, and 8 of those will be going forward to the jump off. Number 12, Glendara, has withdrawn from the jump off. Number 29 in the arena now. This is Vincent Byrne. He goes with Quality Time Van Het Hyundai. This one placed third in the Horseport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old final in Mullingar in June. The stallion by Elvis Terputta. Lovely round there from Vincent Byrne and Quality Time Van Het Hyundai. They go forward now to the jump off. Gemma Phelan joins us once again. Gemma provided us with our first clear round this morning with Curragray Jack Bro. This time she goes with Lisdara Clooney. Combination were second in the Horseport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old final class at Maryville Show in July. Is gelding by Cruising Arish, the clone. Bred by Grania Gormley and owned by Dan Gallivan. Well, a super start to the Dublin Horse Show for Gemma Phelan. A second one through to the Horse Sport Ireland 6-year-old jump off here. Lisdara Clooney and Gemma Phelan go clear there. Michael Roach, Mr. Rocky Blue in the arena, number 31. Qualifier from Barnadown. This gelding by Chacon Blue. Bred by George McCullough and owned by Michael and Fiona Roach. Number 31. One down, 4 faults in a time of 82.52 for number 31, Mr. Rocky Blue, ridden by Michael Roach. 11 clear rounds today. 10 will be going forward to the jump off as we're joined now by number 32. This is Wesley Ryan. He goes with Serena van der Berghoeve. This mare by Staccato Gold. Combination were third in the Horse Sport Ireland Studbook 6-year-old final class at the Tattersalls Ward Union Show in July. Clear round in 81.93 for Serena van der Berghoeve Z and Wesley Ryan. So we'll be seeing them in the jump off. Joining us now, number 33. This is the gelding Grenanstown Maximilian. This one by KC Maximum Joe. This one bred by Geraldine Flynn, owned by Susan Fitzpatrick. Winners of the 5- and 6-year-old championship at Banno and Thratangan Show in July. And a clear round there in 79.79 for Grenanstown Maximilian and Brendan Murphy. Joining us now, number 34, the winner of the qualifier at the Meadows Equestrian Centre in County Armagh. This is Castlebridge Logan. This gelding by Tolan. Bred by Sean Kavanagh, owned by Brendan and Pauline Findlay, and ridden by Sean Kavanagh. Number 34. A clear round in 83.75 for number 34, Castlebridge Logan and Sean Kavanagh. Ethan Ahern in the arena now with number 35. This is the bay gelding Kit Can, this one by Cannon. Bred by the late Deirdre Bournes and owned by Richard Bournes. Number 35. A clear round there, 85.15, just inside that time allowed of 86 seconds. So that's 15 clears to date, with 14 going forward to the jump off as it stands. Joining us now, number 36, the bay mare Miss Stella, this one by Statter, owned and bred by Rose Dempsey, written by Robin Moran, who was our young rider national champion in 2021. And the winner of the TRM National Spring Tour this year. Robin Moran, Miss Stella, number 36. 12 faults for our penultimate combination in round one, Robin Moran and Miss Stella, number 36, as we welcome the final combination into the arena. Number 37 joins us now. This is the gelding Leonardo. This one by I'm Special de Muse. This one bred by Andreas de Bon and owned by Francis Derwin, ridden by Francis Derwin Jr., a member of the bronze medal winning team at the 2022 FEI Junior European Jumping Championships in Oliva in Spain. Well, very unfortunate there. The final fence down for 4 faults in a time of 80.87 for Francis Derwin Jr. and Leonardo, our final competitor in round one. So we have 15 combinations going clear in the opening round of the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class here in the main arena on the opening day of the launching FEI Nations Cup Royal Dub Society Dublin Horse Show. 14 of those combinations will be going forward to the jump-off. Number 12, Glendara and Lieutenant Adam Benson Byrne have been withdrawn from the jump-off. So going forward, we'll have number 5, Gemma Phelan with Cara Gregg Jack Bro. Number 9, Oisin Elward with HK Carrera. Number 11, Alexandra Jose Pereira Travios dos Ramos Faustino and HHS Cyprus. Number 14, Jenny Kunla with Tullybard's Benny Special. Number 18, Gabriel Slattery with Captain Candyman. Number 20, Tracy Walsh with Balnilky Fusion Exchange. Number 26, Deirdre Doyle with Can Cruise. Number 28, Tholam Keane and DSH Lucky Jr. Number 29, Vincent Byrne with Quality Time Van Het Hyundai. Number 30, Gemma Phelan with Lath's Dara Clooney. Number 32, Wesley Ryan and Serena van der Berg Hoover Z. Number 33, Brendan Murphy and Grenanstown Maximilian. Number 34, Sean Kavanagh, Castlebridge Logan. And number 35, Ethan Ahern and Kit Can. A sincere thank you to our very generous sponsors, Horseport Ireland. Horseport Ireland is the national governing body for equestrian sport in Ireland and maintains the Irish Horse Register. The Horseport Ireland stand is situated in the main hall where Horseport Ireland staff are on hand to answer any queries you may have. Horseport Ireland would like to wish all competitors the very best of luck this week. And what a few weeks it has been for the Horseport Ireland teams, starting at the FEI European Youth Jumping Championships in Oliva in Spain in July, where James Kernan's junior squad of Francis Derwin, Tom Watchman, Niamh McAvoy, Rhys Williams and Conor McLaughlin won the team bronze. Harry Allen and his Irish sport horse Overlux won the individual bronze medal at the FEI Young Rider European Jumping Championships. And at the FEI European Youth Eventing Championships in Hartbury in England in July, Dag Albert's junior team of Tom Rowlett McCormack, Julia Adams, Ted O'Leary and Godfrey Gibbons won the team silver, and Sue Short's young rider team of Jenny Cunla, Alana Kelly, Heather O'Connor and Zara Nelson won the team bronze. At the FEI Pony European Championships in Stragom, Poland, Gary Marshall's pony show jumping squad of Owen Brennan, James Brennan, Paddy Reap, Cohen Williams and James Derwin won team gold, and in the individual competition it was a whitewash for the dominant Irish team. James Derwin with Rinkula Babog won the individual gold medal. Rinkula Babog, bred by the late Harold McGurn, and James put on a masterclass in Poland, jumping 5 clear rounds at the European Championships. James Brennan with MHS Glow won the individual silver medal, with Cohen Williams, Saxton Freedom completing the podium with individual bronze. Jane Kinsla's pony eventing squad of Josh Williamson, Ben Connors, Matthew Love and Claire O'Ryan won team gold in Hartbury. Ben Connors on Cornafast Fred won the individual silver medal for the second year in a row. And at the FEI Jumping World Championships in Herning in Denmark last Friday night, Michael Blake's Team Ireland squad qualified for the 2024 Paris Olympics when placing 4th in the team competition. The team of Dennis Lynch, Bertram Allen, Keena O'Connor and Daniel Coyle secured qualification, meaning that an Irish team will compete in the Olympic equestrian competition to be held at the stunning venue of Versailles just outside Paris. Last Friday was also an important one in Irish sporting and equestrian history. Competing at the FEI Para Dressage World Championships in Herning in Denmark, Ireland's Michael Murphy and Cleverboy scored 74.143% to win a first ever world individual bronze medal for Ireland. Last Sunday, Michael and Cleverboy scored 78.387% to win a second individual world bronze medal in the freestyle to music class. Dual world medalist Michael Murphy will be the guest of honour at the Dressage Ireland demonstration at this year's Dublin Horse Show, which will take place in the Simmons Court Arena at 2:50 this afternoon and will be compared by Irish Olympian Heike Holstein and the reigning Irish national dressage champion Dane Rowlands. So congratulations to all of our riders for their excellence at the international championship level over the last few weeks. So our course designer John Doyle and his team put the finishing touches to the jump off track for the Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class here in the main arena on the opening day of the Longines FEI Nations Cup Royal Dump Society Dublin Horse Show. And as we look out from the judges box over to our right, we'll see there is a new fence on the course directly in front of the Anglesey stand. That is the red, black and white Oxer fence number 14. They then continue around on the right rein over to the grandstand side of the arena to take on the red, yellow and white vertical fence 1 from the original track. Then it's back right-handed over the Oxer that was fence 2, and instead of going to fence 3, they now go on the left rein across to the Oxer fence number 9, then continue on to the vertical at 10 before swinging back at the end of the pocket and back up towards the Anglesey stand to take on fence 11A, 11B. That's the double there, Oxer in, vertical out, and then all the way down to the Coin Oxer, fence number 12, the final fence on the track. A length of 320 metres, time allowed 55 seconds, time limit 110 seconds. We will have 14 combinations going against the clock as we welcome in the first rider. Curragray Jack Bro is our first one into the arena to take on the John Doyle designed jump off track. Gemma Phelan in the plate. This one, a chestnut gelding owned and bred by Baden Powell. Superstar to the jump off there. Gemma Phelan, Curragray, Jack Bro. They go clear there in 42.02. So they were over fence 10, the vertical there at 26 seconds, coming out of the double at 36 seconds as a guide as we welcome in our next combination. This is HK Carrera. It's gelding by Carrera VDL, owned and bred by Andrew Hughes. Number 9 is ridden by Oisin Aylward. Oh, very close there to the time of Gemma Phelan, clear all the way 42.17 versus 42.02 for Gemma. Next into the arena, this is Alexandra Jose Pereira Travios dos Ramos Faustino, the Portuguese international rider. He goes with HHS Cyprus. This one by Cornet Oblensky, owned and bred by Marion Hughes. Our current leader is Gemma Phelan, clear in 42.02 in this Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. And there's your new leader, ladies and gentlemen, clear in 41.04 for Alexandra Jose Pereira Travios dos Ramos Faustino, and HHS Cyprus goes straight to the top of the leaderboard in this Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. Jenny Coonley joins us now. She goes with Tullibard's Benny Special. This one by Tullibard's Benny's Legacy. Owned and bred by her father, Hans-Jürgen Kundle. That target clear, 41.04. So no jumping, but one time fault, 55.28 over that time allowed in the jump off of 55 seconds for Jenny Kuhnle and Tullybard's Benny Special. Gabriel Slattery in the arena with the Sligo Candy Boy gelding Captain Candyman. This one owned and bred by the rider. Jose Pereira, Travios Dothramas, Fastino and HHS Cyprus out in the lead, clear at 41.04. Fence 9 down there, 4 faults in a time of 43.93 for Gabriel Slattery and Captain Candyman. In the arena now, the Palomino gelding Ballinilky Fusion Exchange, this one by Tullibeg Fusion, owned and bred by John and Barbara Walsh and ridden by Tracy Walsh. First part, the double down for 4 faults in a time of 43.21 for Ballinilky Fusion Exchange, number 20, ridden by Tracy Walsh. Deirdre Doyle joins us now with number 26. This is the chestnut mare Can Cruise by Cannon. This one bred by Tom Doyle and owned by the rider. Clear round in 44.37, good enough for 4th place at the moment for Deirdre Doyle and Can Cruise. Colm Keane in the arena. He goes with number 28, DSH Lucky Jr. Oh, very unfortunate there. Just the final fence down. A very good time, 40.42. That would have been good enough to go into the lead for Colin McKean, into sixth place at the moment. So Jose Pereira Travios Ramos Faustino remains in the lead, clear in 41.04 as we welcome in the next competitor, number 29, Quality Time Van Het Heian Day, ridden by Vincent Byrne. This one, a stallion by Elvis Terputta. Great round there. Vincent Byrne and Quality Time Van Het Heian Day. Clear there in 41.86. That's good enough to slot them into second place at the moment. Currently in third place is Gemma Phelan with Curragreg Jack Bro, clear in 42.02. Gemma joins us now with her second one in the jump off in this Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. This is number 30, Listara Clooney. This one bred by Grania Gormley and owned by Dan Gallivan. Number 30, Gemma Phelan. Four faults there in a time of 41.10 for Gemma Phelan and Listara Clooney. She remains in third place with Curragreg Jack Bro. We will be taking the top six back for the prize-giving ceremony at the end of this class as we come down now to the last four in the jump-off. Wesley Ryan joins us now. He goes with Serena van der Berghoeve, this mare by Staccato Gold, number 32. Oh, the final fence comes into play once again. A good time, 41.68, but sadly four faults there for Wesley Ryan and Serena van der Berghoeve. 3 left to go in this Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class as we welcome in Grenanstown Maximilian, this bay gelding by KEC Maximum Joe, bred by Geraldine Flynn, owned by Susan Fitzpatrick, and ridden by Brendan Murphy. Clear 41.04. That is the target. Oh, would you believe it? Another one to have the final fence down there. Brendan Murphy, a great time, 39.85, 4 faults, with 2 left to go. Our long-time leader, Portuguese international rider, Jose Pereira, Travio dos Ramos Faustino, and HHS Cyprus, they stay in the lead, clear 41.04, 2 left to go. The winners of the qualifiers at the Meadows Equestrian Centre in County Armagh join us now. This is Sean Kavanagh. He goes with the Tolan or gelding Castlebridge Logan. This one bred by the rider and owned by Brendan and Pauline Finlay. First part of the double down there for 4 faults in a time of 45.34 for Ethan Ahern and, correction, for Sean Kavanagh and Castlebridge Logan. 1 left to go, and it is Ethan Ahern and Kit Can that join us now. This one gelding by Cannon, bred by the late Deirdre Bournes, owned by Richard Bournes. That target, you've got to leave all the fences standing, and you've got to be quicker than 41.04 in this Horseport Ireland 6-year-old class. Clear round in 45.72 for Ethan Ahern and Kit Can, our final competitor. That slots them into 6th place. We're taking the top 6 back for the prize giving, so we will see Ethan Ahern back into the arena for the prize giving. But it means our winner today of the opening class of the 2022 Longines FEI Nations Cup Royal Dublin Society Dublin Horse Show is number 11, HHS Cyprus, ridden by Alexandra Jose Pereira, Travios dos Ramos Faustino, clear in 41.04. Vincent Byrne and Quality Time Vet Het Hyundai is clear 41.86 in 2nd place. Gemma Phelan, Curragh Jack Bro, clear 42.02, taking 3rd place.